Hi, everybody. I'm Sean McBride, and thank you for joining the Breaking the Silence podcast. I'm here with my esteemed guest, Les Williams. Les is a life coach, someone who has been in sobriety for quite some time now, 47 years, and has also dedicated his life to helping others with their struggles and tribulations, ranging from everything from mental health issues to process addiction, substance, and alcohol addiction. Les, thanks so much for joining me today.
No problem.
Lovely to have you on the show. Les, like I said, I just, nice and casual conversation. Just the main thing I'd like to ask you is not so much about what got you into drinking or drugs, but what got you out of it? What was the point where you were like, this is not for me, I need to do something?
Trouble with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 6 DUIs would certainly help.
Yeah.
I wasn't convinced on the first 5. But, trouble with the family. I hadn't lost any jobs or anything like that. Like no real big catastrophes. No, it just, it was time.
Yeah.
It was time.
That's good, though. I mean, a lot of people do have something happen. Do you find that in your helping people, do you find a lot of times it does take like a severe,
most of the time,
overdose or...
Yeah. It takes a catastrophe of some sort, a crash, hospitalization, all right, losing jobs. It's always a difficulty of some sort. I mean, we change because of pain, all right? And it used to be that we let people hit bottom. Now we raise bottom to hit them.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've never heard it put that way, actually.
Yeah.
I really like that. And do you deal with a lot of times where someone's given an ultimatum? Because one thing I've always been curious about is, sometimes a fiance, for instance, will say, if you don't ship up and shape out,
yes,
and you're done. Do you find that can help or hinder their result?
That helps.
Yeah.
When I sponsor, okay, and I've been doing it for a long time, but I've changed the way I sponsor. My sponsor said to me he said to me, I'll be your sponsor. He said to me that you need to get a sponsor. And I went home that night and I wrote down a bunch of stuff that, you should be an athlete, should be into heavy metal.
Yeah.
And I brought it to him the next week. And he said, what do you think this is, a social club? He says, I'll be your sponsor. And I froze. But that was the best handshake I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. He straightened me out and he said, okay. He said, I got 3 rules. He said, don't ever call me drunk.
Yeah.
Have the big book in your hand when you do call. And I want a direct line to your wife. No problem. So the first time he was talking to my wife, I knew that, they were talking in the kitchen, and I went after him the next meeting. I said, listen, you want to know how I'm doing? You ask me. He said, I would, Les, but I don't think you know.
Oh. Well,
so now when I sponsor, I want the person that they're accountable to.
Yeah.
It might be a mother. It could be a brother, anything. But there's a necessity for an accountability partner that doesn't exist in AA. Like a sponsor is a sponsor.
Yeah.
An accountability partner is something else.
Yeah, no, I could see that. Yeah, someone you're indebted to one way or another. And yeah.
What I do is I have a 3-way Zoom call. Okay? My sponsee on one, his wife on the other, and me in the third. I don't do anything. Okay? I ask her, what does she want more of and less of? And to be fair, I ask him what he wants more and less of.
Yeah.
Because he's always complaining about the wife. I ask him to make promises. Long story short, we hold him to his promises. That's all.
Accountability is a huge
Accountability is it. And you were asking about mandatory treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. You got to want it from your heart.
For sure.
It's got to come from within. Mandatory, I guess it worked a bit, but it's not solid.
Yeah.
All right. What we say is that sobriety sucks, unless you're happy.
Yeah.
So if you're not happy, you're not working the process. That's it.
True.
I was working at Xerox, and I was a line manager, okay, and we had to do a presentation every morning. I did the presentation, and we had a bad day. And the president said to me, "What are you going to do about that so that it never, ever happens again?" I said, "I don't think I can guarantee it'll never, ever happen again."
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, that's what I want. That it'll never, ever happen again." I said, "I'll go out there and I'll talk to the employee. I'll probably write him up,
Yeah.
He said, "No, you won't." I said, "What?" He said, "You go out there and make sure the process is capable. If the process is capable, then you write him up." He's not following it. So the same thing in the 12-step process.
Yeah.
If you're struggling, you're not following the process.
Makes sense.
It's simple.
It's like building a Lego building. If it doesn't look like it's supposed to, you're probably reading the instructions wrong, right? Yeah.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Your process, is it strictly, because I know you don't just deal with alcohol, is it strictly, by the big book, so to speak? Like, is it all 12-step, or do you implement any other processes? Or
Okay. I've consulted for, over 100 companies in Ontario, usually manufacturing. And I'm going to give away the trick here, but...
the trade secret?
Yeah. What I would do is I used to teach the 7 habits of highly effective people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That blends with
For sure.
steps.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the way I would improve everything, all right? Productivity, quality, absenteeism went down, everything improved. And I had graphs to prove it. The way I did that, I went into the teams and I got rid of the resentment.
That's huge.
You can't have resentment on teams.
Yeah, for sure.
We're all in for the same purpose.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've worked for many different companies, big companies, small independent places, and you're absolutely right. If there's any begrudgment between employees and employer, or even the job itself, and I guess that does ring true with recovery, right? If you're resentful of why sobriety is being implemented.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you, for the people out there, what would you say, because I know a lot of times, one of the biggest struggles that I've seen myself through other people that are coming through the door, seeking recovery, is that it's almost like you said, life is going to suck when I'm sober. What would be some things you would kind of tell them, without the, brochure style, oh, life is great sober? What would you say is something that people would actually find, oh my goodness, this is so much better?
AA has changed since COVID. We're now online.
Yeah.
Okay? Get on the screen and look at the faces. Look at those guys. There's 20 guys. Okay? They're all sitting up straight. They all have a big book in front of them. They're all paying attention. They all came on time.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Okay, so we locked the door at 7:30.
Yeah.
We didn't let them in.
But that's why I made the comment, because I'm like, I know, if you're not there, you're not dedicated, you're not, yeah.
Right. We do let them in after 20 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah. But we want to discourage, first of all, the bombers, and then tardiness.
That makes sense.
We're disciplined.
Yeah, and it has to be a discipline for sure.
That's part of growing up. It's part of the program. You have to have discipline. You have to do certain things in the morning and certain things at night.
For sure. Yeah.
So
And I'm guessing, as with many things, like structure and implementation of scheduling, I guess that's big in kind of your process.
That's where the accountability partner comes in.
For sure.
What I do is I have them put a thing on the fridge, and they grade each other.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
And, how long have you actually been, coaching and helping others?
Oh, geez. I would say most of my life. I worked at Ford.
Yeah.
Okay, I worked at Xerox.
Yeah.
And I've managed plants. All right, and then I consulted, and my personality with the consulting, I get along with people. I can be nice, but then there's the other guy.
Be firm when you need to put it mildly.
Absolutely, yeah. I can be stern. I guess that's a good word.
Yeah, that's a good word.
As a matter of fact, on the website, all the people that have given me testimonials, I've pissed off at some point.
Perfect. That's powerful, right? Yeah. Because if they're pissed, then it means that you're getting through to them, right? So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's interesting. I used to do sales, and I actually would always ask for the angry customers and people that understand why I did so well. And it's because if you've got that emotion, there's a drive behind that. And that means there's a passion, and that passion can be curved into something positive. So that's great. Well, I never thought I'd say this to someone, but I'm really glad you had so many people get pissed off at you. It sounds successful for you, so that's great. Let me ask you.
But you know what? They're all still friends.
But that's what I mean, right?
Yeah, there's no animosity.
Absolutely. Well, that's the other thing too. Like, people don't realize with a partner or a friend or someone close, you should be able to get angry about something they're saying, because that means that they're giving you a lens that nobody else will. And I find also with people that are suffering through addiction, mental health and whatnot, I feel like a lot of times there is a bunch of people around them saying, oh, no, that's totally normal, you're fine. And that stigma is there. Do you find that as well?
Absolutely.
No.
People don't want to upset the apple cart, as it were.
Yeah.
People are very hesitant to confront somebody. All right? If somebody is upsetting your home, it's your home.
You got to
stop it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
You may have to move.
Yeah.
All right, when you have family interventions, all right, unnecessary these days.
Yeah.
All right, just get somebody involved, a third party.
Yeah.
All right, me.
Yeah, hire you. Yeah.
And we'll put it to them straight in a nice way.
Yeah.
All right, but if they start to get aggressive with it, I can handle that.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
And I guess on that note, because one of the most common things I find working here at ART actually is a lot of times people don't know how to have that uncomfortable conversation, right? Especially, the easiest thing is to tell them don't approach a person when they're high or drunk or, in that addict mode. But what would you say to somebody who's struggling with approaching that with compassion and kindness and understanding?
Okay. Behind all of the addictions is fear.
Yeah.
Okay? People are insecure. Right? That fear has to be replaced with something. All right? What they say is fear and faith are opposites. True. But what do you put your faith in when you don't know? Like, there's a gap between depending upon alcohol and depending upon a higher power.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you use in between? People use their reason. And because they're manipulators, they reason that they can continue to manipulate.
That makes sense. Well, to them. Yeah.
But even though they're sober, all right, they're still manipulating.
Yeah.
And that has to be stopped. So the people that are helping them have to get over their fear, the fear of confronting them. All right? You're doing a good thing by confronting them. Your friend tells you that you have bad breath. You know,
I like that. Yeah.
say,
It's true. You don't want to go around with bad breath, and you should hope someone's honest enough to tell you.
Of course. Don't tell someone else. Tell me.
No, yeah, exactly, right. I've had that happen to me where I've had something in my teeth, and I've gone out for a business dinner or lunch, and then afterwards, my buddy will come to me and be like, "Hey, you had," and I'm like, "Dude, I sat here for an hour smiling.
Tell me now."
Yeah, perfect. After the deal's done, right? No, that's great. And your website, I know you said you had it up and running for about 2 years or so. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you do virtual consultation, or do you prefer to do it all in person?
No, I love Zoom.
Okay, yeah.
All right, because I can gather classes, I can gather, teams.
For sure.
I'm a good coach.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, my key asset, I would say, is bringing teams together.
That's awesome.
All right, whether it's in an AA room, all right. For example, the Bad Boys online now. We're worldwide. Okay,
For people who don't know, could you explain who the Bad Boys are?
Okay, yeah. We started the Bad Boys about 42 years ago, and it was in Brampton, and we were looking for something to go along with the big book.
Mm-hmm.
Brampton Bad Boys Big Book. Oh my God!
It's got a great ring to it.
That hit it. So when we advertised, we used to say, "Wear your helmet." All right? And the reason we did that was to scare away the wannabes, the people who were dipping their toe in the water.
Yeah.
All right. So now on Zoom, all right, we use breakout rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's any disruption in the room, or somebody who doesn't know what to do, or hasn't looked for their answer before they ask the question,
Right.
Don't just throw your stuff on the table.
Yeah.
Look for an answer.
Do some investigation. Yeah.
All right. So we take them into a breakout room and we deal with them.
It's amazing, right? Can't really do that in person. Just be like, hey, why don't you just go over there? Yeah. No, that's great. Les, it's been great talking to you. I mean, you've got such a good character, a spirit. It's obvious that, you do it because you feel it's your path to help other people, which, I can resonate with. Just for the people out there, do you have any, last words of, maybe some guidance or anything, for people struggling right now, other than call you and ask you to help?
Yeah. Realize that you don't run the world. You're not in control. The only person you can change is you. So in terms of that, look in the mirror first. Make sure that your side of the street is clean, or as clean as can be.
For sure. Before
you confront anybody else. But in terms of getting help, all right, it's so available now. We have rehabs, and they're cost prohibitive. All right. I don't charge anybody. It's on the honor system. You want to donate, you donate. All right.
That's awesome.
There's no profit motive for me. I enjoy what I'm doing. I love it. I mean, however, I got to eat.
That's right. Absolutely.
So other than that, I would just say to people that don't discard the fact that there is a higher power of some sort. All right? You're not it. That's all you got to know. And take it from there. And there's enough help out there. I'm just one of the avenues.
For sure.
So, seek help. Get your ego out of the way.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be it.
Well, thank you for joining us today. Again, I'm Sean McBride. Thank you for joining Breaking the Silence. My guest, Les Williams. And thank you. You can find Les at ICanHelpU.ca.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I can help you, but you
with
spell
a U,
you with a U.
With a U, not Y-O-U. Yeah. CanHelpU.ca. And thank you so much for joining, and everybody be well. Thanks, Les.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.